I believe it, roses kiss with you. Greetings everyone, Toko here, and welcome back to more Mother! In the last episode, we sort of explored Podunk a bit, and went down to the healer's house over there in the west. The sun has gone down in the west or whatever. And in this episode, we're going to go into the cemetery, and get attacked by random Wally! And hope to find the missing child, because the mayor wanted us to do so. And also I picked up a canary chick for some reason. Well, someone was willing to give it to me, so, you know, if someone comes up to you and is like, take this chick, are you gonna say no? Are you gonna deny them? I don't think so. Sweetheart. Okay, see? Look at that, one step, here comes a crow. See, if this was a Zelda game, at least I'd be sort of slashing and fighting with a sword, but no. We've gotta have menus. We've got to have lack of cigarettes. Honestly, there's loads of differences between the Japanese and the rest of the world, the worldwide release of this game. Like a lot of the sprites, besides the crow I go on about, but a lot of the sprites were changed. Okay, if we go down here, the trees have changed a bit. I guess it's winter. And, oops, Ghost draws near. Okay, let's fight it. Oh, Ghost ran away. Well, that was easy. That was good. And here we go. Let's go over this way. And what do we see? What's this? Hole in the wall? Ooh, the music's changed. Here we are in the cemetery. So here's a church. In the Japanese version, there was a little cross on the roof. But no religion anymore. And look, you can admire all the windows. There was a cross here, but they've changed it to a stained glass window now. From the Japanese one as well. I'd like to stop the zombies' evil ways, but they do not listen to me, or won't even talk to me. Now I'm too scared to leave this place. Okay, this guy's trapped in the church, there's sort of zombies running amok. Somewhere around here should be a missing child, that's what we're after. Oh, yep, I think I'm gonna... Oh, okay, there's lots of new enemies in the cemetery. 4 bats. I like that they're called Mr. Bat. They're not just called, like, Bat, they're called Mr. Bat. That's the kind of silly stuff you get in this series, I would quite enjoy. Mr. Bat is thinking about the circumstances. See, it's actually, the funny thing is, when they've got weird bits of dialogue like that, where the enemy isn't attacking you, thinking about the circumstances, lost all senses. I think when they lose all senses, it actually means they're sort of, they're confused. That's what it means now. And if they're confused, they end up attacking themselves or another bat, potentially, which is always quite nice. Although, to be honest, I can kill them in like one hit anyway, so it doesn't make a huge difference. It's possible to fight, if you're like fighting an enemy, if you've got multiple party members and an enemy dies, you say, oh, attack this guy. If he dies, they will try and attack him even though he's dead, and they'll say, try to attack this enemy, but there was nothing there, so they did no damage, and it's like, great, why didn't they just automatically move to the next enemy to attack? That's kind of a weird little thing that's only in this game. I've never played another RPG with that problem. I guess this is all sort of based on, or at least inspired by Dragon Quest and all that, you know. Very popular in Japan, so I hear. Ghost's attack, Nintendo's have a damage of 4, Nintendo's attack, damage of 5, ha! One more. This ghost is like not even level 4. Well, the enemies don't have levels, but if they did, it wouldn't be. It's always good when you dodge an attack in it, I think. I think I'm going to heal soon, because there are zombies I'm pretty sure you can fight in the graveyard, and I don't want to just sort of run into one of them. I've got like 24 PP though, so should we use a hamburger? I guess so. In the hamburger, HP is recovered by 33, 47 now, out of 47. So yeah. And... oh, here we go, gang zombie. These guys actually, to be honest, are so hard you might want to run from them. I can show, like, try running. There you go, I just did. Also, the gang zombie, the sprite, his sprite, you see he's wearing a tie there. In the Japanese one, once again, here I am talking about the Japanese one, it was blood, he had blood on him, but obviously they thought, oh, I don't want blood in a NES game, so they got rid of that and replaced it with just a tie. It's all stuff like that gets censored. I think it's because, like, the cigarette got removed because there was specifically some kind of law in California or something where they said we don't want showing tobacco or something in games. That's why they had to do it, so the rest of the world can't see cigarettes because of that. Over here, there's a little... Oh, level up! Nintendo advanced to the next level, so there you go, level 5 now. Fighting some bats. It's true, every time you walk around this game, you just get interrupted by enemies constantly. Okay, as I was trying to say, there's a hole here. There was a hole here, it's gone now, but it's not gone now. It's just here. So let's go down and staircase and another enemy. Bats. Okay, where was I? Going down the staircase and into the door and ooh, what's here? Little graves. I think they actually start shaking. Yeah, look, they're shaking, so there's things inside them. Okay, let's try fighting this guy. This might end badly. I could try hypnosis on him. Let's just try it and see what happens. Try hypnosis. There was no effect. Yeah, see, I don't tend to try that because what's the point, you know? It's just, it doesn't work on a lot of enemies, and if it does work, you'd probably be better off just trying to do some kind of damage to them because they tend to be fairly powerful. Okay, so let's see. Until you get a bit further into the game, there's not really much you can do in these fights except just sort of, you know, try fighting over and over again and hopefully killing them. You know, there's not like loads of strategy early on in it. And since there's no action commands, you know, there's not really much you can do except just press fight. Hopefully, you know, if you get someone else to help you fight, there's a bit more strategy that can happen, but not yet. Let's try another life up, I guess. There you go. At least that's doing a lot. And as you see, I think it's doing kind of different amounts that it's healing each time. It's not always healing the same amount. See how much more powerful this guy is, though? I knew this guy was more powerful. This guy. He's just a gang zombie. So he's a zombie of someone who was in a gang. Alright. Okay, here's some graves. Oh, no. Run. Oh, thank God. So if you can't run for them in the first turn, don't even try. Oh my God! Bats! Nintendo learned a new PSI power through battle. Doesn't tell you what it is, of course. So if we see here, check this one. Nintendo pried open the lid, out from the casket. And who's this? Hi, I am Pippi and I'm lost. Great, what a brave boy you are to have found me. Yes! Don't get so swell-headed, haha. Now let's get back to town. And she joins your party. Now Pippi is extortionately... Oh, she's going for me. Nintendo, please go first. I'm so afraid. If you check the other caskets here, they've just got zombies in them. So, I guess if you want to level up, you can fight them. But now Pippi's in my party. So, but as you can see, she's level 1. Now the one thing, and as you can see, I can use her in the fights, and actually fight and stuff. She's got no PSI though. She actually levels up faster than Nintendo though. Like she gets stronger quicker, which is quite useful because she starts at level 1. So it actually potentially is a good idea to go around and fight some of these easier enemies with her if you can. Because, you know, as much as she doesn't do much, it's useful to, she's just useful, you know, she can do damage and stuff. So, oops, let's go up here. This is, see, I could have put some bread right at the start of that staircase. There you go, it's pseudo zombie. I could have put some bread in, and then I could have walked to it with the breadcrumbs, but whatever. It's only one staircase. I was thinking, you know, one staircase, I'm not going to fight too many enemies. It's true, when you don't play this game, you forget how much of it is just walking around, and it goes, and then you're fighting. You know, it goes, and then you're fighting an enemy. Happens loads. Zombie returned to dust. There you go, she leveled up. Fight increased by 4, speed increased by 4, so she gets powerful quickly when she does level up. Faster than Nintendo does, which is quite useful. Why she even went in there, I don't know. But yeah, so let's allow the plan, oh gosh, here we go. Plan's gonna be to try and take her back to the town. Okay, let's fight and fight. I really don't want her to die, because if she gets killed, I'm gonna have to go into a hospital kind of place, and I'll heal her. Nintendo's better at fighting, so I'm gonna do that. She doesn't have any goods. I suppose I could give her some of my goods. No, some of the useful items. I think that might be a good idea. But yeah, she's not so good, I think, generally at attacking. Oh, 22, that was great! Slash attack. Yeah, she's not so good at doing damage and stuff. But there you go. At least she's here to sort of help out a bit. More bats. Purple bats. Oh, slash attack. It's always annoying. The further you get through this game, the less likely in a way the enemies are to do slash attacks. because it's sort of based on what their, or I was going to say their guts stat, found. Their strength is compared to your strength is how it's determined. So it basically means earlier in the game it's harder because they're going to get more smash stats. There's actually a trick in this game. Oh, Pippi advanced again. At least she's leveling up quickly. There's actually a trick in this where you can continuously open like this menu by doing that, and that supposedly resets whether or not enemies are going to attack you. Oh, joy! Okay, let's try and actually... get out of this graveyard, because there's so many enemies here, it's insane. Mr. Bat. I like how if there's 4 of them, he's called Mr. Bat A. But if there's only one, he's just called Mr. Bat, because the A is just... They go around in little groups, and it's like, hey, Mr. Bat A! They call each other by their letters, that's how it works. Mr. Bat A. Mr. Bat... If it was Mr. Bat E, that would make more sense, but you can only ever get 4 enemies in one fight at the most in this game. So, you never get Mr. Bat E, unfortunately. Mr. Batty. Only A, B, C, and D. You can actually get 5 enemies in but only 4. I think that's true. In this game, it's only up to 4 enemies, because I guess the NES can't handle more. There you go. And dead. See, I'm actually ripping through these guys a bit more powerfully now. It's a shame Pippi doesn't have any PP. There you go. And made it! Now listen to this. Music's different. This is the Being Friends theme. Do 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 da 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 da. This game actually, when it was coming out, they made like an album of music for it, like a load of songs in English, with like Michael Nyman even helped with like the 8 Melodies theme. It's a really bizarre little thing. I guess it was just to help like promotion of the game, but they made a load of songs for the game, like adding lyrics to various pieces, as well as one of them is just like music from the actual game. It's a really odd little thing that you don't really get, especially for like an old NES game, to make an album of music for. It's really bizarre, but I really like that. Bats! So many bats! Nintendo leveled up. The thing with these bats is they're not even hard, they're just friggin' bats. I like how he's getting wiser from fighting them as well. Wisdom went up, it's like, oh, I'm now more intelligent. And Pippi as well. This level up theme is the same, basically, in the whole series, which is quite nice, I think. That's my HP is increased by 1. Okay, try and get out of here. And made it. Okay, I could go back to the healer, but to be honest, I think I'm probably doing alright on... Wow. 4 PP? Yeah, I might go back here. I suppose I could go to the hotel, but I think it costs more. It only costs $18 to heal PP, so I think it makes sense to go back there. And then hopefully I might actually have enough money to get the wooden bat, which would be good. So let's go back here, and then I'll go back to Podunk. Or not, I don't have enough money. I have gained a lot of money, but there's no ATM machine in there. Stray dog! I like how you can see the whole thing sort of load in. Like the chain sort of comes in. Oh, it just died in one hit. I'm definitely way more powerful. Level 6. It's really useful. Very, very... As soon as you start to level up in this game, I do think it just gets better and better. If you can sort of get through the early bit, where it's all a bit annoying, then I think it gets really quite good. I honestly, it's one of those games that once you get into it a bit, it gets really good. There we are, back in Podunk at last. There's a hospital. If Pippi had died, I'd have gone in there, and then that would have cost money. Before we go to the mayor, I'm gonna have Pippi, she can walk along with me, and we're gonna go and extract some money. Let's see how much we've got. Balance of 503. Yes, just enough. So let's get out all 500. Minus the 3. I'll keep the 3 in there. Drugstore on Lamb. Jesus. Sports and goods. So okay, there you go. It's been NPCs just run out of the way of you for a while. Wooden bat. You mean wooden bat? Yes, that's what I mean when I say it. And there you go. So do you want anything else? No. Okay, so I've got the wooden bat, which is way better. I think maybe if I look at this, like look, offense 21 and fight 18, if that's relevant. Let's equip the wooden bat, equip the wooden bat, have a look now, 30, so I've got way more. And now what I can do, if I go back down to the first floor, I'm pretty sure, or the ground floor, how may I help? Do you have something to return? Now I can finally get rid of the stupid plastic bat. $40 for that. So that's really good. There you go, we've got some money, so we've got a better weapon at last. If you've never played this before, I do recommend trying to get that before going to the cemetery, because it can be quite hard. And let's go back into the mayor's place. And here we go, I've got Pippi. See what he has to say about this. Is she the lost girl, Pippi? No, just a random other girl I found. There's loads of them down there. Yeah, I bet he'd be into that as well. Well, that's just great. I know that you could fulfill your civic duty. I knew that you could. Applause. Is he actually saying applause here? Or is he clapping? He's like, applause, applause. Now, pretty Pippi, don't forget to tell your mum that your mayor saved you. Your mayor. That one, we're giving Nintendo a prize of $100. That's good, okay. And, what does it say? By the way, hero, maybe you'd like to go to see what's up at the zoo? Okay. Yes, you'll go? Great, great, great. Now, make sure to get a key from my assistant, Abbott. Okay, so go and talk to him. This key will open the zoo's gate, so you have to get that. And, let's see what she says. Now it's time to say goodbye. Please come by my house. I'll be waiting there to see you again. By the way, do you think my head is smiling? Yes. You didn't have to answer, cutie. I think she says that, whatever you say there. Return her to real life, and surely I'll be a hero. I mean, you'll be a hero. Why is he saying that? Is he just practicing in case another guy comes in here wanting to rescue a girl? Okay. What do you say? I'll share the secret with you later. I'm not sure what she's even talking about, but okay. Maybe it's just something that's going to happen later at night. Anyway, so we've got back Pippi, and we've got the key to go into the zoo. In the next episode, I think we'll continue up and explore around there, and see what happens. So far, it's kind of just exploring around the world, but slowly the story will start to unfold itself, I suppose, as we go on. Anyway, back alone again, so we've no longer got the being friends theme. Back to Pollyanna. Anyway, so there you go. In the next episode, we may venture up to the zoo, Co-Cream Cow Cream Zoo, gain more psychic powers, maybe try and find some other people, and generally continue to explore the world. See you then. Thank you very much for watching, and ta-ra.